Hello, welcome to the Islanders podcast. My name is James.
My name is Daniel.
And my name's Yan.
And I'm Minnie.
In our current queer world that is full of an invisible enemy, the coronavirus, traveling seems like a faraway dream, a distant memory, or perhaps a forgotten fantasy. So in this episode, we want to delve into our deepest dreams and talk about the places that we want to go or visit, whether that is realistic or imaginary. We're going to talk about both. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you guys miss traveling?
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, as a travelholic, I definitely miss traveling. Yeah, really miss.
Okay, yeah. So is there a specific part of traveling that you miss? Or is it the process of like going to the place? Or is it about visiting the destination that is interesting to you?
I think the feeling of like having a chance to escape into another kind of space, another kind of and time and the culture, just go to a different place, to leave from the current, get away from the current life, is kind of what I love about traveling.
Escape from Hsinchu.
Somewhat. Escape from regular, repetitive life. Yeah.
Yeah, but we were quite lucky. Like actually, in Taiwan, we can still travel around between different cities and counties. Yeah.
For the past few months, I think we could still travel to other places in Taiwan to get a sense of escape. I think.
Yes.
Yeah, but right now it's about to get a little bit serious right now.
Yeah.
So now it's mostly the time, and also it's our winter vacation time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you kind of get the sense that you have a lot of free time, but you don't know where to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go somewhere, but you can't. Right?
Yeah.
It is advised to stay at home at this time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's take turns talking about the places that we would like to visit. Okay. So let's start with realistic places.
Okay.
So places in the real world that you would like to visit, whether you've been there before or you'd like to visit it for the first time. Okay. So maybe Daniel, let's start with you. Where is one place that you would like to visit once all this is over?
If this place is in Taiwan, I would prefer to go to Jiufen, a mountain town in North Taiwan, which is famous for gold and mine.
Golden mine.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Famous for their streets, narrow streets, and you have to climb up stairs. Yeah, there's narrow street in the hills. You have to.
Yes, the weather there is always a little bit cloudy and dark.
There's a mysterious atmosphere there, right?
Yes,
I think it's like built on a hill.
Yeah,
and then you have these narrow stairways and then narrow alleys, and then a lot of food stalls that are just nearby.
Yes, it's a fantasy place. It looks like some place from a movie or from a novel.
Yeah, and actually, it's a famous tourist attraction in Taiwan, northern Taiwan, right?
Yeah, some people said it's like the scene in the movie Spirited Away.
Oh yeah. I think they said that the Spirited Away was based on the place in Jiufen. So that's quite interesting. I've been there a couple times.
And there's a golden museum, and you can try to lift a 200 kilograms gold bars. You can lift, if you can lift it with one hand, you can take it away.
That's impossible.
So every time I go there, I will try it.
You might hurt your hand.
Okay.
Yes, one day.
Try to.
It's very heavy, right?
Yes, one day I will get it. Watch it.
Yeah. So how about foreign countries?
Foreign countries.
Going overseas.
That has to be far away from Taiwan.
Okay.
Yes, maybe go to some place that has plenty of whiskey.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, maybe Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah.
Or Irish lands. That would be perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
Which part of Scotland would you like to visit? There are many parts of Scotland for all you whiskey nerds out there. Different areas of Scotland. And they all have different kinds of scenery. So one part of Scotland is about the Highlands. A lot of very beautiful plains and sheep and all that.
Yes.
And there are also parts of Scotland that are near the ocean. So you can see the cliffside and the storm.
And the
sort
foggy
of climate. Yeah, the sort of... sort of the weathered climate, right? So Scotland is very diverse. It's very big.
I prefer.
So which kind of Scotland would you like to visit?
I prefer to go to the island regions, where has lots of island and
okay, so more like near the ocean.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
enjoy a storm.
Enjoying the story.
And stay.
I hear it rains a lot over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I can stay in the house and drinking smoky whiskey, enjoy the storm.
We're doing enough for typhoons in Taiwan. You're going to enjoy storms when you're in Scotland.
And enjoy a storm in your tongue, in your mouth.
Okay. Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I would also like to go to Scotland, but I would like to do a road trip.
Oh,
So
road
I
trip.
would like to drive through Scotland. That's what I want to do.
Oh,
in
drunken
Scotland.
driving.
No, I'm not drinking anything. I want to drive through, into Scotland and to experience the roads there, or like the temperature, the climate.
Yeah, but I heard that the most weathers in Scotland will be foggy and there will be like a bit rainy, and it's not quite good. You seldom see sunshine.
But I think it would be worth it if I see one sunny day.
Yeah,
That is the
Yeah.
point. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You go
So that's
there
why
and
you
then-
go road trip.
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
can experience different kinds
Yeah,
of.
and I like to
weather.
go to the places that are not many people go there, like
Yeah,
not
yeah.
major tourist attractions.
Yeah.
So I like to go there and then visit the small alleyways or visit the old buildings. That's what I'm interested in, or maybe play with some sheep. Yeah. So what about you, Minnie? Which place would you like to go if you could go out travel?
I'm thinking to do backpacking in Europe. Like,
Yeah?
I think I'll follow the because I admire Van Gogh very much. Yeah, I love his paintings, and I'm thinking to like follow. He once went around Europe when he was young.
Oh, follow
and
his path.
Yeah,
right.
I'm thinking to follow his path.
Oh,
and because he was born in Netherlands, so I might start from Netherlands and down there to Germany and to France and other countries. Yeah.
That reminds me, there's a poet in Japan once, and he also took a long road trip on foot. And there's a kind of certain traveling routes. Some people would take by bicycle, maybe by bike, maybe on foot. I think it's called some inner path or something Japanese. Yeah, it's also very famous in Japan. Maybe you'll be interested.
I think I'll be interested in that.
I'm worried if I visit Netherlands, I won't be able to leave the Netherlands because
coffee
I will
shops.
have something to do in Netherlands, and maybe I would be too tired, or maybe I can't drive.
Okay.
Once I get to Netherlands,
It's hard for you to lay on the ground.
It's hard for me to leave the country.
Is it because of some kind?
Maybe some legal issues. Maybe I have something on me that I can cross the border.
Yeah.
But yes, I would like to go to Netherlands.
Maybe you can be a botanist there. Botanist.
Maybe.
Yeah. But I've heard that like government, some European governments, they try to like change how the city looks like. Like they add more trails for more places for bikes to go on the streets in the cities during the pandemic, and I would like to see that by my own eyes.
In Denmark, it's quite remarkable actually.
Yes.
So wherever the cars can go, you can ride a bike.
Oh,
and then there's a
that's
special
great.
bike lane that is free from pedestrians and cars.
Yeah.
So that's quite amazing. And no scooters.
Yeah, no scooters.
Yeah, and I've seen lots of cityscape photos of Netherlands. That's just seemed magnificent for me. Yeah, once maybe
I might go someplace indoors in Netherlands. I might not go and visit the beautiful landscape, the windmills and something. Yeah.
Really.
For me, I would like to try travel to Argentina.
Oh, Argentina.
Especially,
Why?
I want to go to Buenos Aires. Yeah, since I've never been to the southern hemisphere. Yeah, and also
Isn't that in Brazil?
no, Argentina, Buenos Aires.
Oh, it's
the capital city of Argentina.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there is beside the sea, and there's a bay around it, and across the bay there's Uruguay. 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 Yeah. That's how it's pronounced. Uruguay. And I would like to take a foot trip around that bay and just cross the borders and have I like to visit there and enjoy their cityscape, and also the bay since Taiwanese bays are not that in that large scale, and I love sceneries around bays very much. Yeah, and I would like to travel there, and then take some road trip, ride some motorcycles onto the Andes Mountains.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, and maybe play with llamas. Yeah.
Why do you guys love to play with animals so much?
They're
They're
furry.
cute. Yeah.
Cute.
They're cute.
They're furry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're cute.
Old creepy drinking guy. It's fun to visit, the different animals that they have in certain countries. And in Europe, the animals that they roam free on the hills.
Maybe
So if you go inside the field, you could
You
really
can interact
touch them.
with
Yeah, you could
them.
really touch
Yeah.
So once I was traveling in the Alps. Do you know the Alps?
Yeah, Switzerland.
And so on the hills, there are a lot of grass, and then there will be some cows just standing there, right? So you can go and interact.
you are
with
disturbing
them.
the nature.
But they are,
That's not nature.
They are fed
They're
by the people there, and they have like bells on their necks.
Yeah.
You are disturbing the nature in their mind.
Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. So the place I would like to visit personally would be maybe the Eastern Bloc in Europe. Yeah. So maybe Eastern Europe countries
Eastern Europe.
like
Czech
countries
or
like the Czech
Hungary.
Republic, not the Czech Republic, maybe like
Romania,
something like that, or
Serbia,
Russia.
Russia,
Or
Russia.
Latvia, the
Latvia,
three small
yeah.
countries in the Baltic Ocean,
Yeah.
Baltic Sea. Yeah, because I think it's fascinating the way that they have both the old European castles and then they have the Byzantine
style
buildings, the Turks,
the Orthodox Church,
and then they also have the communist influence. So that is very fascinating to me and very different from my background and my upbringing. So that's what I would like to visit. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
So for you guys, do you what's more important to you is the process? The process go to the destination or the destination itself?
I enjoy both. Like I really like plane rides.
Yeah, I
I
love
can go
plane rides
for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
I enjoy that as well. And also, I mean, just the feeling of getting to someplace new.
Yeah.
Right. Just the
The
feeling of
being refreshed,
preparing that you're going to another place to take a look at other people's city.
Yeah.
That is very interesting. And of course, the destination as well. When you get to really experience the city, that's very nice as well.
Yeah. And for most time, I like to travel on foot in those cities or those trails, or maybe bikes. So I don't like to take transportation in foreign countries, since I feel that there's the same, those trains, those windows, they're all the same. But if you walk on foot, you can explore the city or the place more. Yeah.
But I find that interesting, trying to mimic the local way of life, to take their local transportation, take the bus, take the cool double-decker buses. Take there are buses that are linked together, two buses, or like trams, or like trains, super high-speed rails. That stuff is very interesting to me. Yeah.
Try to be the commuter of maybe London City.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Live like the local people.
Minnie, I know you enjoy
walking for a long distance.
Yeah.
You're walking for, you don't respect transportation.
I enjoy walking while traveling,
walking.
but I actually quite enjoy sitting in trains and looking outside from out of the window. And one of my dreams is to get in the European train, or I don't know what the name of the it starts from Russia and ends in I think
Eurasia, Siberia train.
The Siberia train.
Railway.
Yeah, that's it.
And you live for 7 days and you arrive in Europe.
Oh
Yeah.
You start from maybe the tip of Russia or China or Beijing.
Yeah, that's one of my dream to sit in and to live on the train. Yeah, but I do agree that it's fun to enjoy and to feel how locals
Definitely.
commute every day.
The city in Russia is very funny. It's called Vladivostok.
Yeah, Vladivostok.
Vladivostok. It's like a name for a vampire.
Like some baron.
The terminal station near China in Russia.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
called Vladivostok.
And it came to Amsterdam, right?
Yeah.
That's such a
in
long
Europe,
way.
the trains are all connected.
Connected, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a nightmare right now for COVID. But when there's no COVID, it's very enjoyable to maybe take a train to Poland, take a train to anywhere you want to go. Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it actually depends on what kind of transportation I take. If I take in maybe a bus, maybe because I prefer to ride in a motorcycle or walking in a city. So if I take in a bus, I will focus more on the destination itself. Yes.
Yeah.
So normally I will carefully plan my
All trip, right?
Oh.
yes. I will
So
try
you're a
and-
planning type.
Yes, and
Oh,
not
yeah.
necessarily. Yes,
Okay.
normally I will choose a funny route that has some lots of something unexpected.
Yeah. Yeah. I also enjoy the unexpectedness of the destination I like to visit. Maybe sometimes I'll leave one day for total for total just unexpected exploration. Yeah. Just for any kinds of encounters or any kinds of visits. Just do it by decided by whatever I was thinking at that moment.
It's actually like
the whole
playing
day.
an RPG game.
So you guys actually plan for each day's destination. Do you?
I have a rough plan of maybe
Yeah, it's
where I
rough
want to
plan.
go. I actually have a way of doing this.
Oh.
So first, I find out where I want to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
Ah.
and then I plan a route accordingly so that I can make sure I have a certain amount of freedom, but also I
will
can
get that
have
food- those
places
foods,
that I have to go. Yeah,
Yeah.
And you plan for where to sleep that day.
yeah, definitely. It's fun
Okay.
to practice planning in Japan.
Yeah.
Japan, I think, is the perfect practice ground.
Yes,
for
yes,
doing
it
this
is.
because Japan is so convenient. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest doing that. Maybe in Europe, maybe it's less convenient to
Yeah,
do so
yeah.
because
Yeah.
maybe you can't get like hotels
Immediately.
immediately. But in Japan, you could absolutely do that.
Yeah.
So do you guys prefer visiting in the city or maybe visiting in rural area?
Yeah, both of them.
Like, yeah. Yes.
both of
I
them are
like the
fascinating.
city.
Yeah,
Maybe if I have a week to play, to go and travel, maybe 5 days I would spend it in the city,
Oh,
and 2 days I would spend it in the countryside. Yeah.
Yeah. After seeing some like cityscapes, you need some trees.
Landscapes.
yeah.
Yeah, you need some.
I don't. I
Yeah,
just
switch
need to
between
change to
each
another
other.
city.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, but actually, when you're sitting on the train, you see many forests and
Yeah, many beautiful like
greens.
natural.
natural
scenery,
sceneries.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I am fascinated with civilizations. That's why I enjoy
But for me-
walking around cities.
Yeah, but for me, most of the time, I will choose some natural visits, planning natural visits in my travels. And so I will maybe pick some hills or mountains to climb, or maybe a path to walk on, or to visit some natural tourist attraction, or maybe.
Yeah, I like them both. Like, I actually discovered that the villages in Japan are also quite nice. Yeah, it's really the tranquility.
Yeah,
in
and there's
is
this soothing
fantastic.
walking on those streets in the villages.
Yeah.
Japan is a really nice mix.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, it has everything. It has everything.
And it's so close to Taiwan too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's get away from this realistic realm. Okay, let's go into the imaginary.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're taking the square root of a negative number. So, are there any imaginary places that you would like to visit, Daniel?
Maybe black hole? The black holes?
You want to visit a black hole? For what?
Yes. Because there's some place that's...
Is that even a place you can visit?
I don't know. If you can visit that, if you can, that would be very awesome. Maybe you are the first one.
Maybe
you can experience something that's totally out of your imagination.
But maybe you'll be teared into pieces and died.
That's worth it. That's worth it. I worship a black hole.
But people might
yeah.
miss you.
You do?
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know.
Maybe you start out the trip and we will figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think maybe it has another dimension that's totally
Okay.
out of your mind.
Okay.
Daniel, let's be honest here. Have you been watching too many Rick and Morty recently?
Yeah, I would like to have a proto-gum.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And I also want to...
So are you the drunk grandfather or are you the kid? The scared little kid?
I'm the drunk kid.
You're the drunk kid.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Very,
maybe
very
I
nice.
also want to visit an animation world, a 2D world.
2D world.
Yes.
Yeah, you talked about this.
Yeah,
you want to
yeah.
be a 3D person in a 2D world.
Yes.
You want to have one more dimension.
Interesting.
Yes,
Yeah.
because the purpose of visiting the place is to mingle with the locals, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes, to learn from them and let them learn from us. So I had to be 3D. I had to be me, and they have to be them. They have to be 2D. Yes.
But a 2D character cannot conceive the concept of a 3D,
3D,
character.
yeah.
So you
So
just
no one
seem
could be understand
2D
you.
to that guy.
So I can be their god.
But I think there's
Interesting,
no
interesting.
one in 2D world can understand you fully in their world. So maybe you cannot make any friends in 2D world.
Cool.
No friends.
Is that a trait?
Maybe God don't
Need
the
friends. Oh my.
Oh my god.
Okay, how about you? How about you?
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I would like to go back to the past. Is it?
Past.
Past.
Is it fine?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
imaginary. Yeah,
Yeah, it's imaginary, right?
For physical constraints, that's imaginary. Yeah.
Yes. I
So
would-
where?
Maybe somewhere in like ancient China or Korea.
Ancient China,
Yeah,
Korea.
because I would like to see how like ancient empire look like. Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah,
I've been
that's
like
cool.
watching dramas of
Yeah,
Korean or Chinese dramas. I like the costumes they wear. I want to wear them.
Which dynasty or era?
I think I like the Tang Dynasty.
Oh.
Tang Dynasty in China.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like they actually have the first female emperor at that time.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
would
like the
like to see-
7th AD or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see how the society is like at that time. Yeah.
How people lives when in that era. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Tang Dynasty actually like they have people gather in the in the city, like people from all over the world.
All
they
over the
come
world,
over.
yeah.
So I think it's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you won't have any modern stuff. You enjoy.
No
you
cell
can enjoy
phones.
nowadays. Yeah.
And I think the environment will definitely be
Yeah,
better.
no
the
cell
air.
phones, no computers, no trains, no cars, no scooters.
Yeah, but maybe I'll just stay there for like 2 or 3 days. It's fine.
It's fine. There's enough, and you can get.
Yeah, I just want to see. I just want to have a glimpse of
Of the life
of the
there,
life
yeah.
there. Yeah.
For me, I would like to visit the Isles of the Earth Seas. It's from a fantasy series of the Earth Seas legends. Maybe I'm Earth Sea Stories. I think the name goes that the Earth Sea Stories, and there are a lot of several different islands like shatters, pieces all around that sea, and people there will take little boats. They will travel around each island, and the weather there was mostly foggy and mostly dark. But when there's sunshine, it will be warm and soothing. So I think it's a proper place to refresh my mind. Yeah, to like kind of enduring the environment, and yeah, there's sunshine, and that'll be maybe I'll be refreshed. Yeah.
What will you do there?
I will row a boat and travel all those small isles around. Yeah. That will be great. I imagine in my imagination.
It sounds like Indonesia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somewhat, but maybe not that warm. Maybe it's colder. Yeah, in my imagination, it goes like that. Yeah. How about you, James?
I would like to visit Charlie's Chocolate Factory. Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Because in the movie, it looks so cool. There's a chocolate
Yeah.
river and all this
Yes.
very
And there's
fancy,
tiny people.
fancy machines,
Yeah.
and that colorful world is something that I would want to experience.
Maybe you can realize your dream in
Or maybe
reality.
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe Hogwarts.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Okay.
I'm a Slytherin. Look, I'm a snake here.
Slytherin.
Sneaky.
Okay, so I think that's about all the time we have for today.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any like fantasy places that you want to visit, or even real places that you want to visit? You can tell us about it, but don't go there now.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in the next episode. Remember to follow us on
You
our
can-
social media. Yeah,
But you can go to the black hole. There's nobody there. It's quite safe.
yeah. There's no COVID there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see you in the next episode, and bye.
Bye.
Bye.